All right, Eric. So Saquon Barkley had 167 yards today, which means he needs 101 yards to beat your record. What's your impressions of his season so far and what he's been able to do this year?
Well, I think he had a fantastic season so far. I mean, it just got even better today for him. I always thought when he got drafted by the Giants, I never thought he'd reach his full potential there. I mean, I just saw the offensive line they had there, and I knew he wouldn't be the player that he could possibly be in the National Football League. Going to the Philadelphia Eagles, I know they like to run the football. They had a great offensive line, so I'm happy for him in that aspect. Because as a former running back, I know what it's like when they'll have those guys up front.
Mhm. Okay, so you're happy for him, but you've already said you don't hope that he breaks your record. You got to tell me why that
Well,
is.
well, first of all, I mean, it's just common sense. I mean, people are not saying for you, but I'm just saying people like say, "Oh, records are meant to be broken." I'm like, well, you don't have a record then. I mean, that's what it comes down to. I mean, look, I mean, my friend OJ, and then OJ, he did. I would say he did it in 14 games. I did it in 15 games with one extra game to go. He didn't want me to break his record. I get it. I mean, I get that. You try to want to hold on to that record as long as you can. I've always said if anyone broke my record, I'd want my son to break my record. And he plays football, not tackle yet, but flag. But he said he wanted to break his dad's record. So maybe one day if Saquon breaks mine, he can come back and break his. But who knows? I'm not saying he's gonna play in the National Football League. But yeah, you want to hold on to those records as long as you can, because I'm out of the game. Been out of the game for 30 plus years now. So but you want to hold on to them as long as you can.
Yeah, you holding on to it for 40 years now and counting. And also Saquon did say that he wouldn't want his record broken either. So it's totally
Right.
fine if people feel that
There we
way.
go. There we go.
Where will you be watching the game as he takes on the Giants and potentially does break your record? Where will you be taking it in?
I don't know. I'll be in LA. I'll be home. I mean, like today, I didn't watch the game. I was playing golf today. But I got enough calls. I didn't have to watch it. I mean, I got calls from everyone, texts from everyone. My phone was blowing up. I'm like, okay, well, he must be playing well. And then somebody said, the Cowboys suck, man. So, but but anyway, I don't know if I'll be watching the game. I mean, I'll hear about it. I mean, I don't really watch a lot of football these days. I watch, my Rams play, and I watch as you see, my Mustangs. I watch them play. That's about all the football I watch these days.
What would you tell Saquon as he goes into this final game with the opportunity that's in front of him?
Cherish the moment because you look back at this time, and you hopefully one day you can go over 2,000 yards again. It doesn't come that easy. And be grateful of the guys up front. I saw him talk about the guys up front. I mean, I always praise my guys up front, the offensive line. I think people don't give them enough credit. And without those guys up front, it does not happen. And I know Saquon knows that. So for him, I would say, cherish this moment. Even getting 2,000 yards to break the record, even cherish that even more because they only it comes around sometime once in a lifetime.
Mhm. And you kind of mentioned it before. OJ took 14 games. It took you 15. It would take him 17. What do you make of the distinction?
I mean, I always say it's football. I mean, one day I'm sure to be 18 or 19 games. So, what's the difference? It used to be 14, it used to be 12, 14, 16. So, that's how the sport goes. I mean, that's not the only record I hold. I mean, I got to say that I've always said the one that would last the longest is my rookie rushing record of 1,800 yards and 20 touchdowns because we only a rookie one time. That's the one I said would last longer than any of them I have.
And why has this one lasted so long then?
Because it's just hard. It's hard to get to 2,000 yards. It's really difficult. I don't think people realize, it takes a lot. I mean, everything has to go right. You can't fall behind. You can't get hurt. You can't have offensive linemen get hurt. If you do, you have somebody to fill in. He's fortunate, to have a great quarterback, to play with him. I didn't have that luxury, but that's not an excuse. But, you just want to have all the weapons you can possibly have to get 2,000 yards because it takes a lot out of you also.
Well, I appreciate you taking a break from the golf game to hang out with us. I hope you do watch the game next Sunday and just record yourself doing it in case we need video, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Appreciate you.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.